Okay, so we're gonna continue with our season 1. We did episode 1 where we spoke about you. We did episode 2 where we spoke about the past not being your present. So we're gonna speak about episode number 3, which is today. You could call it series 3, you can call it whatever you want, but I'm gonna just do it in those chronological order, so that you know what I'm speaking about. I previously spoke about you, when I spoke about you taking care of you internally, reinventing you, reevaluating you, reanalyzing who you are, what you want to be, self-preservation, where you want to be at, self-awareness, what you want to do in life. And I spoke to you about that on episode 1, because that's your foundation, is finding out who you are, where you belong, and what you're going to do going forward. I also spoke about in episode 2, finding yourself, like not allowing your past to be your present. If you don't learn from your past, you're going to continue to repeat those mistakes because you're not learning from them. So that's why your past is your present, or it's your current situation. But you have to continue to grow. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to put on your big panties, put on big drawers, and you have to let the past be the past. And you have to continue to grow on that. The past is behind you. And it's like anything you do in life. You don't walk backwards. You don't move backwards. Your head don't turn the opposite way. If it does, let me know, okay? I'll stay away, or I won't visit your city or state. If your head can spin around, I will not be there. But you want to continue to stack on that. So your past is your past. Now moving forward, because this is the foundation that you building on, is the foundation of you, and correcting who you are, knowing who you are, knowing where you belong at. We're gonna go into number 3, where we speak about foundation. We spoke about you, we spoke about past and present, and we're going to speak about you believing in yourself. And anything that you do in life, no one is going to do anything for you. No one, what they say, that 80-20% rule, which is true. It's really true. 80% of the people are happy that you're in your current situation, are happy you're going through whatever you're going through. The other 20% just don't care, like whatever you're going through. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to motivate yourself. You have to find that common ground where you believe in everything that you can do, and knowing that it is tangible, it's achievable, it's approachable. You have to put things in categories so you'll know that what room this is in, where this belongs, or where this person belongs, or where this relationship belongs, or where this employment belongs. You have to find out where that stuff belongs, but you have to believe in yourself. No one is going to ever believe in you the way you believe in yourself. So don't forget, you must believe in everything that you do. Don't give up, don't move away, don't shy away from it. Believe in you. Set those goals, set those boundaries, set those limitations, what you allow, what you won't allow. Okay, the sky is the limit. Every day that you breathe, you have time to correct the mistakes that you made in the past. You have time to correct those mistakes that you made in the past. And you cannot let nothing set you back. And that's what I keep saying, that you have to set these goals, you have to set these boundaries, and you have to move forward. That's why I'm gonna piggyback on your past is not your present. But if you don't believe in yourself, there's no way that you can achieve that. You can't achieve anything that you don't believe in. No one is going to believe in anything for you. You have to believe in things for yourself. You have to. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to have enough strength to say, I can achieve these goals. Another thing, while I'm in believe, you have to have faith. Don't believe it and then not have faith with it. You have to have faith. Relationship, right? In relationships, you can lose who you are. I want to go to relationships now. We're going to speak about relationships. because they're all in together. You got the you, you got the past and present, but you got to build a relationship with you. And in order to build a relationship with you, you have to go into those dark places. And when you go into these dark places, and when I say dark places, because that's finding out who you are. And in order to get through all that dirt and that mess, you got to get in there. You got to get in all that grind and that dirt to find out who you are. In order for me to have a relationship with anybody else, I got to love myself. I can't have a relationship with anyone if I don't have one with myself. And that's important. Please understand what I'm saying to you. You have to have a relationship with you. You have to understand who you are. You have to get in that dirt, that grind, whatever it is. You have to get in that dark space and place. And you have to find out who I am. I got to get this relationship with myself. Because, see, I can only be my best friend. I have to be my best friend first. I have to love myself. See, once you love yourself, then you're going to require that or demand that respect from others. Once you love yourself, you're going to not allow no one to treat you any different from the way you would treat yourself. But if you don't have that love for yourself, I want you to understand this. If you don't create love somehow for yourself, if you have enough love and respect for yourself, you're going to demand that from others. You will demand love, respect from others. Because for one, you have to have that respect. You got to have respect for yourself in order for you to know how someone should be treating you. And also how should you treat others. For yourself and respect for others. If you don't, you will not succeed. It's called a relationship. And that relationship has to be with you. You have to get into your relationship with yourself. And that's what I go back to, where you spending time with yourself. You catering to you. Whatever it is, you pampering you. You taking care of you at whatever level. You doing whatever you want to do. But the relationship needs to start with you. You can't have a relationship with other people and you don't have that with yourself, because then whatever the way they treat you, you don't know if it's right or wrong, or what you want to do, or what you're going to allow or accept or unaccept. Or you're going to approve of, or you're going to disapprove of. But that's the only way that you can do it. You have to come to some kind of dark place, and you have to get there. You have to get to this dark place, and it's not a pleasant place. Believe me when I tell you, anytime anyone is visiting a dark place, it's not a great place. That's why it's called a dark place, because internally you're internalizing everything that you've been through in life, and it's kind of like this big not an epiphany, but something like a big bubble that you're in. It's a real big bubble that you're placed in. And you're like, trying to pop these bubbles because you're trying to figure out which way and where you're supposed to be at in life. It's about feelings, love, respect, faith, belief, relationship, your destination. All that comes into play once you're in those dark places. You have to find out who you are. And it takes so much time to reinvent who you are, to analyze, to evaluate, self-awareness. It's all of that. It's impossible. It takes months sometimes. But every year you have to grow. And if you're not growing, I don't care what kind of growth it is, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, you have to grow in these areas. And when you're not growing in these areas, then there's nothing wrong with that, but you need to get back to the drawing board. I'm telling you, you got to be careful what comes in your way, because, see, if you don't believe in yourself and you have so many other things going on, you'll get distracted. And that's a big major word, distraction. You have to be careful with distractions. You have to find out where it is that you belong in life. Where? And that relationship, which I want to call this episode right here, believe, faith and a relationship with yourself, because you have to have that. And that's the only way you're going to grow. You need to spend time with yourself. You need to have a relationship with yourself, and you need to date yourself and do all the things that you would look for someone else to do for you. Do it for yourself. Get down to the drawing board. Find out where it is that you want to go. Go into that dark place. So that's all I want to say is that, you got to find your safe place in life, and you got to find that relationship where you feel comfortable with yourself. And even if someone else don't feel comfortable with you, at the end of the day, you feel comfortable with you. Nobody else don't have to approve of you. No one has to validate who you are. They can never validate who you are. Their opinion of you is never your reality. How they feel about you is never my reality. It's just your opinion of how you feel about me. It's never my reality. You don't validate who I am. But get into that place where you understand who you are and what you represent and where you need to be at in life. Find a relationship with you, and don't let no one else distract you. Spend time with yourself. Love you, respect you, honor you, take care of you. No one else will do it for you. And that's where I'm going to end at. Have that relationship with yourself. We're going to continue to grow on this foundation, because that's what it is. It's like a building. We setting down that foundation. We planting the seeds. And anytime you plant good seeds, they will grow. If you plant bad seeds, they're going to grow as well. So good or bad. But what we want to do is plant great seeds in this soil. And how do we do that? We're going to continue to work on that foundation. We're going to continue to build, and we're going to talk about, like we spoke about you, we spoke about past and present, belief, faith, and having a relationship with yourself. And our end result is, and the common goal is that when we approach or enter into the year 2020, we'll be different on some type of level, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, sexually. And the object is really to hit all 5 of them. Okay, what you can grow in them. And we help each other out. Let's just be this back and forth, and have this open door discussion with each other. It is an open door discussion, so let's have it with each other, and let's continue to come back, and so that we can continue to grow and learn off of each other. If you like what I said to you, or if you like coming to hang out with me, then let's make it do what it do. Let's like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification, and let's thumbs up. And thank you for hanging out. Let's make it do what it do.